Breasts, that special and unique part of the female body, not only play a fundamental role biologically, but also hold deep emotional and intimate significance for many women. Throughout history, breasts have been perceived in various ways, as symbols of femininity, motherhood, beauty, and often as an erogenous zone that can enhance pleasure and connection in intimate relationships. In this sense, when we talk about the importance of a man knowing how to properly touch a woman's breasts, we are not just referring to physical skill. It's also about how this act can strengthen the emotional bond and create an atmosphere of respect, understanding, and sensitivity. Knowing how to touch a woman's breasts in the right way not only increases enjoyment, but also reinforces mutual trust and respect, essential aspects of any healthy and intimate relationship. To begin with, it's crucial to understand that breasts are a very sensitive part of the female body, and this goes beyond their biological function. Breasts are filled with nerve endings, making them highly responsive to touch. This sensitivity varies from one woman to another and can depend on factors like the menstrual cycle, arousal levels, or even emotional state at a given time. Therefore, the touch must be gentle and mindful, with the man always attentive to the signals his partner gives, whether verbal or non-verbal. What may be pleasurable for a woman at one specific moment might not be at another. A man's ability to adjust his touch according to these signals is key to ensuring that the experience is always enjoyable. When we talk about properly touching the breasts, one of the first things to consider is gentleness. In many situations, a soft touch that barely grazes the skin is what can generate the most pleasure, especially at the beginning of the interaction. This type of touch allows the woman to feel comfortable and relaxed, establishing a foundation for the intimate moment to flow naturally. Slow and delicate movements are much more effective in increasing pleasure than rough or hurried touches, which can cause discomfort or even pain. It is important to emphasize that touching the breasts should not be limited to just a part of the intimate interaction in the strictly sexual sense. Instead of viewing them merely as a point of desire, it's crucial to understand that the breasts are also an intimate contact zone that can strengthen the emotional bond between the couple. Breasts, like other parts of the body, can be caressed in various ways that not only aim to generate pleasure, but also to communicate affection, tenderness, and a deeper connection. Physical contact, when consensual and given in an atmosphere of respect, can have very positive effects on the relationship dynamic. Research has shown that expressions of physical affection, such as hugs, gentle caresses, or even the simple act of holding hands, can increase the production of oxytocin, also known as the love hormone. This hormone is closely related to feelings of attachment and well-being, reinforcing trust and emotional connection in a relationship. For this reason, it is possible to integrate physical contact, such as touching the breasts, in moments that are not necessarily linked to sexual intimacy. For example, caressing the breasts while embracing your partner after a long day or during an intimate and deep conversation can be a gesture that conveys more than just physical desire. These everyday interactions can strengthen the relationship, creating an environment where both partners feel safe, valued, and emotionally connected. Including this type of contact in daily life without associating it solely with sexual intimacy opens a new avenue for expressing love and commitment. It serves as a constant reminder that physical affection is a powerful tool for maintaining a healthy relationship filled with small but significant connections. Additionally, incorporating touch into daily routines reinforces the idea that the partner's body is a territory of care and affection, not just desire or momentary satisfaction. In a long-term relationship, small gestures of physical affection can be key to keeping the spark alive. Affectionate and respectful physical contact allows the couple to better navigate difficulties and stress, creating a solid foundation of mutual support. This type of contact can also serve as a form of silent communication, where words are not necessary, but the touch itself conveys a deep sense of connection. By the way, what do you think about the importance of physical contact with your partner in a relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments about how often you practice it. If you enjoy these topics, subscribe to Essentia Masculina and activate notifications so you don't miss more tips on how to improve your relationships and create meaningful moments. Moreover, we cannot discuss the importance of properly touching breasts without mentioning the crucial role of communication. Every woman is different, and what may be pleasurable for one might not be for another. In this sense, it is essential for the man to be open to receiving feedback and suggestions from his partner. It's not about following a rigid manual on how to touch breasts, but adapting each touch to the woman's preferences and desires. Asking, for instance, if she prefers a softer or firmer touch, or if she likes a specific area to be caressed, can make a significant difference in the experience. This way, the man shows not only that he is interested in his partner's pleasure, but also that he is willing to learn and improve his technique to make her feel good. Besides gentleness and communication, rhythm is another crucial aspect to consider. Fast or uncontrolled movements can cause discomfort or even ruin the intimate moment. A slow and steady pace, on the other hand, allows the woman to relax and enjoy the moment without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. In fact, many women have expressed that they prefer a slower and more controlled touch because it allows them to fully and consciously enjoy the experience. The rhythm should be adjusted according to the partner's reactions, and it is essential for the man to pay attention to changes in her breathing, moans, or even body movements, which can indicate whether the rhythm is right or needs adjustment. Regarding the technique of touch, one of the most effective ways to caress the breasts is by using the fingertips to gently stroke the skin. Circular or spiral movements are often well received as they allow for uniform stimulation of different areas of the breasts. It is also advisable to vary the pressure of the touch, starting with very soft contact and gradually increasing intensity according to what the woman enjoys. This creates a sense of anticipation and pleasure that can make the intimate moment much more intense and enjoyable. Nipple stimulation is another important aspect to consider. Nipples are one of the most sensitive areas of the female body, and many women enjoy direct stimulation in this area. However, it is crucial to remember that nipple sensitivity can vary, and what might be pleasurable for a woman at one moment might not be at another. Just as with the rest of the breasts, it is important to start with a gentle touch and gradually increase pressure based on the partner's response. It's also useful to vary the touching techniques, using fingers to caress or even lips to kiss and lick the nipples, as this can intensify the sensations of pleasure. Of course, it is essential that the man does not limit himself to a single technique or approach. Exploring different ways of touching and caressing the breasts is part of the mutual discovery process in a relationship. Each woman has her preferences, and part of what makes intimate interaction so special is the opportunity to learn and adapt to what works best for each person. Whether using hands, lips, or even other parts of the body, the important thing is to always maintain an approach of respect and care, ensuring that the partner feels comfortable and enjoys the moment. Throughout history, the importance of touch in intimacy has been widely recognized, not only for its ability to generate physical pleasure, but also for its impact on the emotional connection between people. Touching breasts in a way that is pleasurable for the woman can not only enhance pleasure, but also strengthen the emotional bond between both partners. In this sense, touching the breasts can be a powerful way to show love, affection, and respect, something that goes far beyond the physical. Now is a good time to remind you that if you're enjoying this content, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming videos. Also, I would love to hear your opinion on this topic. Do you think the way someone is touched during intimacy affects the emotional connection in a relationship? Leave your comment. I would love to know what you think. Continuing with the topic, it's also important to talk about the emotional relationship many women have with their breasts. For some, breasts are an essential part of their feminine identity, and they may be very emotionally connected to this area of their body. In this sense, when a man touches a woman's breasts, he is not just interacting with a physical part of her body, but also with a part of her being that can be laden with emotional and symbolic meanings. Respect and consideration in this act are essential to ensure that the woman feels valued and respected. If you liked the video, leave your comment. You don't know what to comment. Comment, "I dare," so I know you made it to the end. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us. Thank you for your attention. Until next time, warrior.